Condescend. All right, so this is one of the top PO players and the person who beat me in the playoff. I think the matchup in general is good, but assuming that's what they're playing. All right, I like this hand against them. But I don't like being on the draw again, but, you know, you do what you can. But as I said, this player is really good, and the really good PO players, it's just like, it's a totally different matchup in some ways. Underground Sea. Oh. Oh. Do I force this? I think I actually just force this, because I need my Death Right to be online. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Condescend play Bug before, but here we are. My hope is that they're stuck on one land. And, oh, nope, more trouble. Although, oh, good. Good. Do I care about giving them a particular wasteland target? Not really. Blue, black, green. They'll probably have to use wasteland in response to this unless they have a force of will. I'd rather they not have a force of will, to be clear. We can fight around a daze. All right, so it's throwing out their own Leovold Emissary of Trust. All right. Their own Snapcasters. Is there any chance they have a Snapcaster? Yeah, it can't be worth it. All right, so they are in fact stuck on lands as predicted. Goyf is currently nice and big. Historically, I've done okay in the bug mirrors, but I think I've primarily gotten lucky. I don't know that I have a particularly good strategy for these mirrors. I think I've just, as I said, gotten lucky. And that was pretty lucky. All right. We'll play all the Death Rights it lets me play. It is unlikely that a bug deck has a mass removal spell in the main board. Post board, I might want to look out for Toxic Deluge. After all, I'm running Toxic Deluge. But there you go. They're on a pretty fast clock now. I do want to be careful not to make my Goyf small. I'll keep this tropical island because it's, if I draw force next turn, I can still hard cast it regardless of what I do here. What is this, Demonic Tutor? Alright, that's just conceding. Alright. I'm assuming this is bugged from what I saw. Like, we didn't see a ton of cards. This is not a Force of Vigor matchup. This is definitely a Veil of Summer matchup, a Toxic Deluge matchup, and a Fatal Push matchup. Alright. What are we less interested in then? Collector Oof doesn't do a ton in this matchup, assuming that is what it is. I probably do actually want to bring in another Tropical Island because there's a lot of land destruction. We're both kind of slow, ponderous decks. Force of Vigor is not necessary. I don't think the Collector Oofs are particularly necessary. I don't think this is an Ashiok matchup. I could be wrong, though. So far, everything has been an Ashiok matchup. Like, Ashiok, just when it hoses things, it just hoses things so hard. I like this. This is turn 2 Leovold with Force Protection. I'm on board with that. If they have a Wasteland, what am I doing? I guess that's an interesting question, but we'll see. I would love to get this Leovold down there on turn 2. I kind of wondered if this deck would want to play Thoughtseize. I don't know how much it fixes the bad matchups. It might be one of those times where you're just helping your good matchups. But all right, come on, Mox for Sapphire. Well, we have the Sapphire Mox. Right, well, we're not casting Leovold. We're just hoping that one force is enough. Oh. I feel pretty good about this game with 2 forces, Treasure Cruise, Flusterstorm, and Leovold in hand. So this is like Assassin's Trophy. I've got my answer to that. So first, let us draw a card. Now, I'm going to get rid of the Cruise just because I anticipate situations where I can hardcast these other things and they might have their own way. They might, if they have an Narset or their own Leovold, it's not great for me. If they, yeah, exactly like that. Okay. Goyf is a 2/3. It's not huge. I'm going to waste them during their draw step so that they cannot draw a card. Let this be something big enough for Flusterstorm to stop it. That would be great. Storm count is currently 1. It is not enough. Okay, this could go poorly then. That seems like not the worst for me. Of course, my Goyf is too small for their Leovold, which is unfortunate. Right. And I have no doubt that they're going to be as smart as to do the same trick they just saw me do. I guess I could upkeep it instead of draw step it. There's no real particular need. Yes, prevented. I don't care. Let's attack it. That's not what this is about. You know, I actually... upkeep versus draw doesn't actually make a difference because Leovold stops it from doing anything. I just need some way to get something in the yard that will make this Goyf bigger. Just, come on, anything that gets this Goyf bigger. That is not a card that gets this Goyf bigger. I feel like the way my opponent gets back in this game is to have is if Leovold is gone so they can cast Ancestral or something. But which is why I'm not anxious to trade off Leovold, especially since all I have to do is draw like anything. Nope. I did board in an extra land, like that is kind of on me. Ashiok would be fine right now. We can hard cast a force if we draw it. They exiled, like, yeah. They exiled stuff that would have made this quite big enough. It's quite tragic. Good card. Nope. I mean, it's a useful card. There are situations where I will be happy to have this card, but... Okay, so they're going to try to kill my Leovold now, I guess. Oh, no. All right. This will make my Goyf bigger, which is another plus. Bigger if it dies, at least. pitch to Flusterstorm. This is something I cannot stop with the current cards I have in hand. But that does make Goyf big enough to attack. That's right. Prevented from drawing. Is there on Narset, or is this Oko? Oko would be very bad for me. Toxic Deluge. This is 5. Yeah. Alright, well now I need something desperate. Yes. The worst. Just Treasure Cruise? Yep. Yep. Fatal Push. I'm gonna pay it just in case they have Flusterstorm and can somehow, like... I guess Flusterstorm I still couldn't pay for. Well, they also just have a force. So trying to decide what to exile for force here. And they exiled a Leovold. They had another Leovold? I guess they had to. Okay, so now just a good old top deck war. Something. Not quite gonna get me there. Narset. And Trophy and Narset just can't be good. Oko. Well, I'll have to save this trophy for Oko then. Something good. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Probably should have saved that for a brainstorm, but there's an Narset, so. Okay, so they're going to have one card in hand and an Oko in play, and this Narset's not doing a ton. If they actually just animate a Mox right now, that might be the worst thing for me. Really? And they shouldn't have any basics. Oh, they do have a basic. E. You know, the tropical line on my sideboard maybe should be a basic for stuff like this. Okay, come on. Something good. It's not quite gonna get there. Kind of wanted to cast a blue spell so that I could activate my Realm of Summer. Well, that's not helping. Not helping now, I guess. It could help in the future. Hey. Camming it for green just force him to switch aces is not the worst thing in the world. Oh yeah, we're still in. Yeah, whatever. I won't waste our time. They probably think that's all my drops. Oh no, I clearly have it all on. Nice. I'm going to use this Veil of Summer now. Because I just need to be able to draw a card. Alright. Well, that's a good card here. Now I have hexproof from blue and black. Have they played Mental Misstep? They have not. So this Deathrite could get misstepped. I have relatively little belief that it will resolve or stay alive if it does. Yeah. Not a surprise. And they paid the 2 life, which is not the worst thing in the world for me. What are my exiled cards? Just a Cruise and Frosted Storm. Yeah. Ooh. Oh god, no. And with a Narset, so I just don't even get to replace it. I just lose my Toxic Deluge. That's fun. Wait, did they just not take it? Did they not know they could do that? So just hard casting a force here. Do I want to do anything about this? I kind of need to, because the clock is really short. I want to do it, but they probably can't do anything. I also want to know if they have any more basics. They do not. Ugh. No. Is this also Deathrite Shaman? Okay, fair enough. So I'm going to take 5. I'm going to take 2. I'm pretty dead unless I draw something good. What? Oh, they just have a food token. That's right. Which also makes this clock a bit worse on me. Now, both of us can essentially just not use our Deathrite Shamans. Something. Well, I mean, that is something. Really. Yeah, that gives them the ability to just kill me the next turn. Ooh. That was the thing. Man, I really wanted Ashiok that game. Normally, I can't imagine it's worth taking that land out for an Ashiok. Alright, come on, something sweet. Okay, this is a turn 1 Sylvan Library. No, this is turn 1. No, it's not a turn 1 Leovold. Boy. Shoot, I grabbed the wrong kind. I was not paying attention. Thought I had black. Eee. That was rough. And I just shuffled away the fetch that could have gotten me black. Wow, I deserve to lose pretty hard. Pretty hard. I really have only myself to blame on this. Fatal push. Sure. I still just like don't have black sources. That's great. All right. I guess this could be walking right into like a toxic deluge, but usually these decks only run one. All right, well, I was wrong. What is this? Is this toxic deluge? Did I walk into the one of that I said out loud as soon as I did the thing? Yep, that is exactly what happened. And now we're going down to 4. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I should shuffle before I do that. Sure. That seems like a fine time to tie my land. They have no cards in hand, and I have a Sylvan library. That seems okay as long as I don't have a way to just, like, get me. Well, that's not great. Yeah, I really screwed this up by not getting black for the Leovold. It's nice to at least know where I screwed up, I guess. Okay, so they can get rid of my black source. Which they do. It's possible I should have trophied there just to shuffle the deck right now. Oh. Is that clicking me? No. They're goifing me. Do I want to shuffle my library? I actually do. I want to shuffle my library. Yep. Okay, so you go back, you go back, you get cast, make a food token. They need to draw something good. Hey, they drew something good. Look at that. Ugh. If they're not using it? Oh, because I could just punch it in the face. That makes sense. I like that it didn't, like, trick me. I'm actually going to animate my Emerald because I kind of might need to gain life. Take 3 time. Ugh. Ugh, I say. I think I exiled my dig, didn't I? Yeah, I'm an idiot. So I'm going to have 3 cards in hand. I've got 1 card in hand. Okay. Not too worried about that. An Oko would be very bad now, which means they have an Oko. Deathray Shaman. Well, that's bad too, because that kills me very fast. Oh, the last card was a counterspell? Oh no. Did I want to shuffle my library? The next card is a Leovold, so I don't want to. And they actually do get a land, but then they have nothing in play. Right. Without Oko, I definitely want to gain a life. Okay, put you back. Really don't want to go down to, well, I have lethal in like 1 turn if I do this. Oh wait, no I don't, because I don't. Yeah, I could have played that better. I just realized, like, as I did that then I'm just dead to, like, a Vendilion Clique. Well, their Clique is gone, right? That was not gone, that was the last game. Alright, well, I'll just die if they get a good Vendilion Clique off the top. Which I guess is what I deserve, so. Okay, so if their top card is Vendilion Clique, I die. If it is not, I live. Oh, okay, I wasn't. Oh, thank God. Oh, yes. Reading the mirror against somebody who's better than you is a great experience. A lot of that had to do with being on the play and having lots of good stuff. I played that badly, but sometimes you get lucky to make up for it.